Am I cursed? The same that happened to my parents is happening to me. I can't take it anymore. Is there a way out? Is this mere coincidence? How can I break free from this? Am I a victim of a curse, or is this just a coincidence?
Hi there. Do you know the difference between coincidence and curse? Many people mix or misunderstand these two situations, two words. They think that a curse is something like a coincidence. Today I want to talk about these both situations, coincidence and curse. Coincidence is an occasion when two or more things happen at the same time in a way that is unexpected, unlikely, or the unlikely fact of such things happening at the same time. However, a curse is not a coincidence. A curse is something that happens in your bloodline, that runs in the family, like a generational curse. Something that is happening to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generations, or many generations. It is not a coincidence, like you have repeated accidents in the family. People always die by car accidents. This is not a coincidence. It is a curse that is happening to you. Every woman of this family get divorced. No woman of this family keeps the marriage. As for your great-grandmother, your grandmother, your mother, and yourself. So, in this case, this is not a coincidence. It's a curse. What is a curse all about? Curse is to wish for something evil or unpleasant to happen to someone or something, as by asking for a magical power. Some people wish evil to happen to somebody else. And once this evil enters the family by one person, all the others that will come into that family, the new generation to come, will have the same problem. So this is not a coincidence. It is a curse. Like if you go to your family history, you are going to see that everybody in your past, the past generation, had the same problem that you are having now. Do not underestimate the works of the evil. There is something more evil. There is something abnormal happening in your family. If you look to the past, to the history of this family, you are going to find men that were like you. Men that were failures in their love life, finances, health, career. We are talking about your father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and many past generations. You were born into a family that was cursed. All the women of this family, they are not able to conceive, or if they conceive, they lose the baby. Abortion has been also a curse in many women's life. I'm going to show to you the case of Miss Christine. There was a curse in the life of her grandparents, great-grandparents, that came upon her parents and upon her life. Now, the curse was broken and she is curse-free.
You often call it a mistake, a bad decision. You don't always understand why you behave in a particular way, even though you know better. This was Christine's situation.
My dad was unfaithful to my mom. My brother was unfaithful to his wife and all his previous girlfriends as well. My my grandma, she actually was married 7 times.
But what do these people have to do with her?
So in my love life, it was destroyed as well. I had previous boyfriends and I actually was unfaithful to them. Both sides of my family were very strong in alcohol. I started taking ecstasy pills. I started smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol.
How is it that she had the same experiences that they had? This could be the reason.
My family was cursed. My family was cursed.
This is no fairy tale.
I carried lots of hatred. I carried lots of anger, a lot of bitter feelings towards my family, towards my mom, my dad, my brothers, anybody that I had to involve with. I didn't even want to unless I knew they were my friends and they can give me what I wanted. Because of this, I actually turned my life towards drugs. I started taking ecstasy pills. I started smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol. I would go to parties just because I knew I can get more. I would take 2 ecstasy pills because it made me feel better. It filled the void that I've always wanted to feel. I wanted to know that there was something that would make me feel happy. There was, a lot of my friends, whenever I was doing drugs, they were with me. I knew I had somebody that was close to me that would help me feel better, help me be, I guess, at peace for a short period of time. But after I slept and reality hit, it was empty. I didn't have the fulfillment of the everyday joy.
Unable to find happiness through the drugs, Christine searched for it in her love life.
In my love life, it was destroyed as well. I had previous boyfriends and I actually was unfaithful to them.
Later on, Christine got married.
When I got married, my marriage, at first, I thought it was great. Me and my husband was always together. We always did things. We always spent time together. It was great. And then a little bit later, again, reality set in. I had to start going to school. I had to go to work. And kids got involved. And then my husband couldn't always fill the void. He would be there, but he wasn't there. I still felt the need to go talk to other guys, to be unfaithful. My marriage, it got to the point that neither one of us wanted to be together. We wanted to get the divorce.
Wanting to get a divorce, Christine later realized that her drug addictions and her unfaithfulness was driven by a curse upon her family.
My dad was unfaithful to my mom. My brother was unfaithful to his wife and all his previous girlfriends as well. My grandma, she actually was married 7 times. My other grandma, she only married once, but she kept her life personal, so we don't know very much for her. but her love life, she wasn't ever happy. She smoked a lot of cigarettes. Actually, both sides of my family were very strong in alcohol.
Is it possible to break a curse that has been present for 4 generations?
Now, my life is completely the opposite. I no longer have the need to talk to other guys. I no longer have the need to look outside of my marriage. I no longer smoke any drugs, smoke any cigarettes, drink any alcohol. Ecstasy is the last thing on my mind. I am full of joy. I have the void that I was looking for years is filled. I enjoy life. I enjoy spending time with my family. I actually have a good relationship with my mom. I have a good relationship with my brothers. I no longer think that I'm rude. Actually, my financial life, I have a career that's actually showing interest. They want to help me. They send me to further my education. They sign me up for classes. Everything, every bit of my life is the complete opposite, and it's something that I never even imagined could happen. My family is blessed. We spend time together. We enjoy all the time that we can together. We go places. We go on vacation, something that we've never been before. Everything. We get along very well, and they're amazing. The good thing is I'm no longer depressed. I no longer turn to anything that could fill any voids that I may have in there. The emptiness that I had is now filled with the Holy Spirit. I know God is with me, and He's always next to me.
Now, find out what the man in her life today has to say.
My wife today is the woman I've always been looking for. We're going on this year, will be our 15-year anniversary. We're renewing our vows this year. But for, I would say, 6-7 years prior to that, even though I was married to my wife, it was more of I was married to a child and not the woman that she was supposed to be. And I can honestly say, as of today, that I have the woman that I've always been looking for. I love her more now than I've ever loved her, even when we met. My family is blessed, very blessed.
Clearly, the curses that were passed on from 4 generations were broken. The Raspberry family is now happy. Their children will not face the same problems.
Well, I hope you understood the difference between coincidence and curse. Coincidence is something that happens twice, 3 times, but a curse is something that lasts in many generations. Coincidence is something that occurs and it is natural. It is natural to happen. But a curse is something supernatural. It's an evil power that strikes, brings disasters, accidents, losses, and suffering. If you suffer from curses and you need our help, you are going to send me an email. Let me know what's going on with you, what's going on with your family. This is my email address here. You can email me at bbf@universal.org. bbf@universal.org. I will reply you back and also help you in prayers and spiritual advices on how to break free from curses.
Stay connected. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stop Suffering TV, for encouraging messages, life transformation stories, deliverance topics, addiction treatment, upcoming events, and much more. What are you waiting for? Subscribe now.